Hi, everybody. Welcome to Psychic Shari's World. It's been a while since I've had a show, so I'm excited. Let's see, if you'd like a reading, you guys know how to get on here. I got to tell you, you can call 15 minutes before the show starts. I had 10 people that just popped in the queue right at the same time. I may pick and choose, or I may take whoever is first in line, just whatever Spirit wants me to do. I will call your area code, and if you could tell me your name, where you're calling from, and a little bit about what the weather is, that way I can get into your energy. These are mini readings, so I don't really like for people to ask questions. Questions eat up too much time. With that being said, if you don't get a reading tonight, you can go to my website at psychicshari.net. All right, so let's jump right in and let's see who we've got here. The first one is area code 520. Hi, who's this?
Lisa, I should go buy a lottery ticket. I feel lucky. You said you had some people coming in at the same time. I thought, oh, my Lord.
Yeah, they just all popped right in.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, where are you calling from?
In Arizona. And the weather here is, this is a day that is an example of why everyone moves here. It's just gorgeous. Temperature.
So, all right, so we're in your energy. First thing that Spirit is showing me, you'll have to excuse me, my voice is getting a little messed up here. I don't know why. First thing they're showing me is that you're able to roll with the changes and you're able to know what a person needs when you hear them talk to you. They tell me that you might have a lot of friends because you are able to adjust your personality into what you think that what would sync up with them the best. Your words, they are very healing and you're a good listener. We do feel that you're getting pulled back a little bit from your spirit team because it's funny because they're saying you might always want to go and you might be doing a little too much at once, and your spirit team is asking you to maybe slow down a bit and just take things slowly, because that way there'll be a less chance for you to make errors. Does any of this make sense?
Oh, gosh. This is what's been on my mind, exactly what you're saying. I'm connecting the dots so I don't make mistakes, because I am running, trying to get things done. And I think I am a good listener. I am working to become a better listener.
And you will, because one thing as you're talking, Spirit says, is you're starting to pick up more on not so much the words that people say, but the vibration that comes with the words. Now, this can trip you up, too, because they show me you are a sensitive or an empath. And it will trip you up because their words may not match their emotions. And so they say, try not to go well, of course, we have to go by the words of what people say, but really tap into that energy. And the more that you do that, the more that it will just like snowball on you, and you will really start to be it'll put up the antennas. You'll know when not to do something, and you'll know when to do something. You'll be able to get those intuitive hits for yourself and not only for others. Okay?
Okay.
And one last thing they're saying, take some time. I don't know if you're in need of a vacation or some time off from work, and it feels like your mental body needs to shut down a little bit. It always seems to be going. So rest and relaxation, even if you have to watch a silly movie, one that's not makes you tense but maybe makes you laugh, or do something mindless to where the mind can just shut down a little bit. All right. All right. Thank you for calling in. I'm going to try to scoot on to my next caller. I'm going to try to get as many as I can in. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go to our next caller, area code 205. Hi, who's this?
Hi, Shari. This is Patricia, and I'm calling from Alabama. The weather is here. The weather here is about 50 degrees. It's gloomy. I tell you, about 2 weeks ago, you would have loved to be here because it was around the mid-70s. This is Alabama. One day you can go swimming, and the next you need a coat on.
Yeah, I do love the 70s. I think that's my favorite temperature. All right, so let's see what the spirit team has to say here.
Thank you.
Instantly, the Archangel Raphael has stepped in, and he puts a rainbow around you, which tells me that they are sending you some healing on an emotional level and maybe for other people.
Yes, thank you.
They're showing me, boy, you've just got, they always show me them cords. They're like black ropes that come out of people. Usually I'll see one when they're in a relationship, but I see a lot of them coming out of you. They're not real thick, but they're thin, which tells me that you're either, it feels like you're being weighed down by either friends or family members. And I think what Spirit is trying to tell me is that it feels more like that you're worried or concerned about people. They're also showing me you writing down numbers. Maybe it's time for you to crunch the budget or make a budget. It's what they're showing me is a lot of numbers and paperwork being done. Let's see here. Yeah, because they keep going back now. They're circling back around saying there's a lot of ways that you can maybe cut out money, and there's something to be said for saving. Okay, so let's see. There's something here in the spring that's coming up because I'm saying, why is she saving? And it feels like you're going to be needing money for something fun, not like for a hospital bill or something like that, for something fun, for maybe a little getaway. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit is saying here. They show me your hands on a typewriter, like you're wanting to either write something or get something out of you. It's like you'll get these aha moments or these great things that you think, oh, this is great, I need to write that down. So you might find yourself writing a lot of sticky notes. Yeah, you may have sticky notes all over the place, so much to where you don't even pay attention to them anymore. So maybe they're saying file them away, put them, your team, boy, Irene, they need to slip. Irene is my girl from the Spirit team. Your Spirit team talks very quickly. They're coming at me all different directions, which tells me this is probably how you roll. Like you're always busy, your mind, you're very good at multitasking, but yet you get flustered. Does this make sense?
Yes, all of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Twice now they've showed me a file cabinet. Go ahead.
The numbers 1111, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, birth of a baby, making love to a man, taking care of a patient, and getting married are dreams. And those numbers are the numbers that I keep writing because they're in my everyday living, my life. Every time I look around, I see them on the TV, my phone. Yeah, I live like that. I multitask. And, yes, my children are the cards, my family. Yes, and yes, all of it. Okay. But one thing they want me to caution you about is you can only give what you got. When you burn the candle it too much, and it doesn't have to be physical too, it can be mentally. You have to make sure that you take care of you first, and then you'll find the more inner work that you do, and we're talking taking care of you physically and mentally, but then they're also talking about maybe going in to the silence and tapping into that higher self or to the God within you. The more that you do that, all these scattered thoughts will start to not be so scattered. And then you'll find that other people around you will either change or you won't care. And not that you won't care, oh, I don't care what my kid does, but things will start to pan out. They won't seem like that big of a deal. Because who are we to know what our children need to experience for their soul to ascend? Sometimes we just have to stand back and maybe watch them crash and burn, but just let them know that you're there in their court in case they need some help. But your kids know that. They've always known that, your team says. You've done a good job. They know what they're doing. Some jump off track, but don't we all? Yeah. They'll find their way, is what they said. They'll find their way. With that being said, Patricia, I'm going to scoot on to my next caller, so I hope this was helpful to you. I love you, Shari. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you, and let's continue to stay safe. We got to. Thank you. Yes, it was a great help. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's go on to our next caller. Area code 415. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Jessica from New Jersey. And the weather is, it's dark out, and I think it's a little bit cold. I wasn't really outside today, so I can't really tell you. I think it was sunny and cold, coldish.
Okay. All right, that's all we need. When you said, ooh, it's dark outside, and I didn't go outside, and I could hear your spirit team say, ooh, we love those kind of days sometimes, even though you probably got dressed today, but there's some days when I just lay around in my jammies, and I'm like, man, I love this. You didn't get dressed today?
No.
Okay, that's funny because they were showing me, hunkering down and just doing nothing, doing the mindless stuff, and it was time for you to do that. And that's what they're saying. Boy, they told me something right at the get-go, and now I don't know. I can't remember because it's not my thought. So maybe let's see if it'll swing back around here. Okay, I can't even get into my head, so we'll just have to, Irene, bring him something else in. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, here they go. They're showing me you're skating, and which is symbology for things are going to start to go really smoothly for you. It's going to be a period of time to where everything seems to go right, even the little things like, wow, I'm in the fastest line at the drive-up at the bank. Just little things like that, but it'll be a series of events to where even bigger things will start to fall into place, and you're like, man, that was so easy. And it won't always stay this way, but when it is, they said enjoy it, because this is when things go nicely like this. Your spirit team says this is when you really want to concentrate on what it is that you want in life. And it doesn't have to be the big, huge things, but it can be, because this is when they're saying that you can manifest it and bring it back to you quicker. You're going to find, now when we said that, be very, we don't want to say cautious, but when people come up to you, notice how they make you feel. If somebody irritates you or makes you angry or sad or hurt your feelings, don't get mad at them. Almost in your mind, thank them, and then ask, ooh, boy, they're mirroring to me what I need to work on. This may be starting to happen randomly too, but you're going to find that you're just going to get these epiphanies, just right and left and right and left. We like the words that come out of your mouth. It's almost as if you're some kind of a teacher. We don't know if you teach, but they're showing me that when you talk, a lot of people seem to listen to what you have to say. So whoever you're talking to, they really listen and weigh your words heavily, because they know that what you're saying, you wouldn't maybe say something to hurt someone's feelings. You would say it to boost them up. Does this make sense?
Yeah, excellent. Everything that you're saying. I've even was just like journaling about some of the things you were saying today. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see you holding a baby. Now,
oh, wow.
There is no time.
Oh, I just got chills even when you said that too. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. There is no time on the other side. It all happens at the same time. But here we created time to dumb us down. But do you have children now?
I don't. I actually think about it a lot, because I'm like getting up there in age. Because I'm like, what do I want to do? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Funny. Now you said that. Now I got cold chills. So yeah, they instantly showed me that baby. You were holding a baby. It's not a.
Oh,
I
just got the chills again. Wow.
Yeah. It's not a strange
I
baby.
keep getting the chills. They keep going. Oh my God. Oh.
That's your spirit team confirming what I'm saying. I'm getting them up my legs too. See, that's what they do. They're confirming what I'm saying, because here's the thing. You attract what you fear. So if you're scared of, ooh, I'm never going to have a baby, ooh, time's a ticking, tick-tock, we can create what we fear. Your spirit team is wanting me to tell you, we see you with a baby. Jot that in your journal and throw that out. So
I was just thinking that I maybe wasn't gonna have kids. Isn't that interesting? I was like, maybe we'll not go for that. It's gonna make me cry even saying that. It's interesting because I was just listening to someone's radio show like a couple of hours before this, and the girl was saying on how she met somebody and she got pregnant and she can't believe that she's pregnant. And my guides were saying to me, like, because I'm getting ready to move, and they were, I know I'm going to connect with my life partner there, and they were like, when you do that, you might get pregnant right away. Oh, I'm getting chills again. Yeah, so it was like,
yay, happy baby day.
Oh my God,
boy,
really?
We don't
wow.
want to cheat you.
Yeah.
But we already did,
thank
Irene,
you. That
so
was amazing. That was a really great reading. You touched on so many things that are going on, and like again, like I said, I've been noticing and journaling about even today. That's incredible. Thank you. That was a wonderful reading.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right. Thank you, and enjoy. Enjoy that baby.
Thanks. All right. Bye-bye. Yay.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's see. Am I doing this right? Oh, there we go. Okay. The next is 4-5. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Lucy from Splashtown, New York.
Okay. Hi, what's the weather like there?
Okay, the weather was beautiful today. Sunny, but it was chilly, but I didn't mind. The sun was beautiful. I love the sun.
Okay, we're in your energy. Here we go.
Walking.
That's all. Yeah, that's all we need. One thing that your team is telling me, and boy, they come in very quickly, is when I get down into the core of you, I see a lot of sadness that's been stuffed down. You've always been a strong woman, and they're saying that you've always, doesn't matter what happens to you, sometimes, they said a lot of times you've done this throughout your lifetime, where you put your emotions on the back burner because you've got things that need to be done, and you're a go-getter. But these emotions need to come out. They need to be released. When you feel sadness, and sometimes it will come up for no reason at all, when you feel the sadness or maybe depression or a sense of, I guess I want to call it either loneliness or feel like abandonment. I almost feel some sort of abandonment, and it may go way back. When it comes up, an emotion is your friend, regardless of what it is, and it usually will last about 90 seconds unless you fuel it with a thought, and then it will continue. When it comes up, just say, why am I feeling this? And talk to your spirit team, whether you know them or not. Just say, I call on my spirit team, why am I feeling this? I feel this sadness. You do pick up on other people's energies, and you really just hang on to them. So it's time to just let them go, acknowledge them, and release them, and ask, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? We would suggest, too, like an Epsom salt bath, to where it clears the physical body of toxins and even the etheric body and the aura of toxins. When I look into your aura, I am seeing a lot of other people's energy. So make that intention. Use your childlike imagination. That's how you move energy. Say, I release anything in my energy field that no longer serves me, and just blow it out. Say, get out. You don't belong here. And then envision that you're inside of an egg so you can seal your energy in. Yeah, there's just a lot of another thing they're talking about is we love music for you. When you can listen to music and sing, this will help to open the throat chakra and say. And what that does by opening the throat chakra is they're saying that there must be a need for you to have boundaries with people, or you need to be able to voice how you're feeling. And, of course, you know how to do it in a nice way. But this will help you to get what you want, too. And your spirit team says, keep in mind, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So speak up when something doesn't feel right to you or when you want something. And then that's what your team is. That is your message to you. And one other thing they're saying is a door of opportunity is getting ready to open for you. It's not open yet, but you do have the key. So they're using symbology with me, and they're saying that be patient. And because things that you have wanted, things that you have thought about in the past that you really wanted are starting to come to the forefront. It's almost there. But like we said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So that you'll be able to open that door, that new, they call it a new direction in your life very soon. Does any of this make sense?
Yes, I have been taking bath salts, like salt bath, Yes, and I have been thinking about that you do favors for people, and then they feel like you owe them on top of that, especially family and relatives.
Mm-hmm.
I keep extending myself, asking, giving them, asking favors and everything. And it's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. They want more and more.
Yeah, so your spirit team says there's a need for you, just like we told one of the other callers, you can only give what you got. And this earth is a polarity. You can't keep giving and giving and giving, because when you do, you're going to crash and burn. You have to be able to receive. It doesn't mean that you got to receive money. It can mean receiving people that just want to talk to you or help you, or people. It can be money too. It can be anything. But there has to be an equal balance. You've given and given, like you said, a lot and a lot. And people will do that. So don't get mad at them. You're the one that needs to use your voice. Right. We know you don't get mad at them. That's why you keep doing it and doing it. But it does.
I don't get mad at them, but then I get this, I feel like when they say, I did this for you, and then you never pay me, and then I did this for you, so excuse me, and you didn't look all the stuff that it's just, when they start telling you, oh, you owe me this, you owe me that. I say, really? Okay. They just look one way, they don't look right.
So use your words more, and stand your power. And you'll find the more that you do that, the less that they will ask you for things. It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
And one thing, too, and this will be the last thing that they tell me for you, we love Christmas time for you. Christmas time, you're going to feel like energetically like you've turned some sort of a corner, like things are going to start to look up. Because right now it feels, a blanket of, maybe sadness, or just a blanket that's hindering your energy. But they said, come around Christmas time, it's like you're going to turn a corner, and you're going to start to have a better outlook on life. And you're going to find that the more that you expect good things, the more good things will come to you. Pay very close attention to your thoughts. You got 17 seconds to change a thought if you don't like it, because if you don't change it, you're going to form a seed, throw it into your future, and you're going to live it. Monitor your thoughts. If they're not happy thoughts, instantly think of something that makes you happy. And then you'll vibrate it. It gets thrown out to the universe as neutral. It'll give you what you vibrate at. But we love Christmas time for you, so keep your head up. They said keep your head up. Good things are in store.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much,
you're wonderful. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. All right. Let's go to our next caller. We're going to go to area code 216. Hi, who's this?
How you doing? This is Desmond, calling from Cleveland, Ohio. The weather is about 42, a little chilly outside, starting to get dark. How you doing today?
All right. Good. I'm good. How are you? Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to ask your spirit team. Okay, they're a little bit all over the place. They're all trying to come at me at once with all these different things. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to take turns. Okay, so let's see what. It's so funny because they're showing me like that shell game, like where there's 3 shells, you got a ball under it. Ooh, which one is it? Which one is it? What are they? Why are they telling you this, Irene? Let's see what they're talking about here. Oh, okay. I like this. Okay, here they come. One thing that they're talking about is it reminded me of a bounce off from the last read. They're saying that we love magic for you. And sometimes you're going to find here in the next several months, and they're saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So several months out, things are going to happen that are out of your control, but it's going to seem like magic. And this is funny. You may see things move on their own. It reminds me of like a haunted house, or how you ever watch the haunted movies where things might move or a light switch might come on. but it's not there to scare you. It's your spirit team coming to want to work with you, because they keep telling me, we've been knocking on your door. Have you been working with any of your spirit guides?
Yeah, so far as, I talked to them over the months. I got a little more clear, vivid answers, but yes, I do talk to them day to day.
Okay. Because it feels like they're gonna step it up a notch, and there may be a new one that comes in. Now, the way that I believe is that we have a certain group that stays with us our entire life, and Irene goes, whether we want to or not. She's one of my guides. But there's also certain ones that will come and go as we need them. It feels like there's going to be a new one that comes in that's going to open another spiritual gift for you. We love, when we look outside up at the stars, we love the astrology for you. We love the UFOs and the extraterrestrials. We're very drawn into this arena. So there may be a different set of gifts, is what they call it, that open up for you. Different modalities, thank you, Spirit, that you will be able to work on. This is cool. It first showed me, you know how people will read palms and the lines, like a palmist that reads the palms and like a reader for people?
Yes.
You know what we're talking about? Okay.
Yes.
They're not saying that you're going to do that, but they're saying that you'll be able to look at people in their face and see the way that their wrinkles are on their face, or just their face in general, and read that. Like even an older person, like you'll be able to read the lines on their face and see almost their journey through life of the hard times or the good times. That's cool. So that's something different. There's a lot of things opening for you. There may be a relationship that may be cut off. It may be a romantic relationship, or it could be a friendship, but it feels like it fizzles out, so to speak. I don't know if this is happening now, but then they said that it will be replaced with another relationship on a higher level, so to speak. I keep hearing, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So it feels like not only will a spirit guide come in, but it feels like someone in the actual physical will come and be somewhat of a teacher to you. I don't know if you go searching for it and go to a class or what this is, but it will sync up. They call it perfect timing, and you will learn a lot from this individual. This individual is wise and has a lot of knowledge that is going to be presented to you. So, so this is going to be a lot of interesting things for you. And again, I'm so drawn to the palms for you. My hands are pulsating. Just feels usually a healer, something of that sort, but it's a little different. Normally I see light come out when they're showing me a healer. This one is like pulsating. Okay. Do you work with energy? Like, how do we say this?
Well,
are you an energy worker?
I took Reki 1, but I don't. I took a Reki 1, but I don't practice it like I need to. But yeah. Yeah,
I know. I took Reki 1 too, and the master, shamanic master. I don't even really do that either. But it's in there, the knowledge. Yeah, they're just keep showing me the pulsing of the hands. And it doesn't mean you got to take Reiki 2 and all that. You can do it with your intention. You can work with your guides on your own. They're opening up the hand chakra, and they are telling me they're also opening up your feet chakras. Do you ever do any shamanic journeys?
No, not. I heard of it before, but I don't know quite what it involves.
Okay, yeah, they're just suggesting. You can do anything you want. Get on YouTube and Google shamanic journey, shamanic drumming journey. And they said you might be very surprised at the information that you can get. Before you do that, present a question to the spirit team. And they said you will be very surprised at some of the information that you'll get.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be. All righty, you got some work to do. Yay, it's going to be a fun ride for you. Okay, Desmond, I'm going to scoot on to my next caller. Wonderful rest of your evening.
All right.
You're welcome.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, let's see who we got here. Okay, we are going to go to area code 954. Hi, who's this?
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm calling from Florida. And the weather here is a little bit gloomy, but it's starting to get dark now.
Okay. All right, let's get into your energy here just a bit. They throw me into a kitchen. I'm seeing pots and pans hanging up. I have a friend that has a kitchen like that, and whenever her pots and pans up above start banging, it is her brother from the other side that is coming in to communicate with her. There may be some spirit activity for you as well. This is funny. It's each read they bounce from one to the next tonight on what I'm doing, because I am very drawn around some spirit activity around you too. It feels like it's in your kitchen. You do have that?
And also in my room, I had this little glass angel, very tiny little angel, and it fell twice. One when I was my mother laughing, it just fell down, and then another time by myself, it just fell down. And then now in the living room close to the kitchen, yes, there's things that fall down.
Okay. Yeah, because we're just picking up on a lot of that activity. Do you do a lot of cooking? They keep throwing me into the kitchen. I don't know if you're going to start to cook more or if you love to cook, but that your spirit team wants you in the kitchen cooking.
Oh.
Are you trying to eat healthier?
I try to, yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, because we see you coming up with your own recipes, and you're in the kitchen. But I got to tell you, when you're in the kitchen cooking, it feels like one of your ancestors from the spirit world wants to come in there and stand with you while you cook. It's like they're going to whisper in your ear, ooh, put a little bit more of this in there, a little bit more of that. I always say that to separate the men from the boys, that's how you can tell a good cook is by the way that they use the spices. And it feels like that someone from the spirit team really wants you to come in, and thank you, Spirit. My girl Irene is saying they probably want to come in and cook and go through you because they love to cook. So you might not like to cook that much, but they did. So that's why they're trying to keep pushing you into the kitchen so they can live through you, evidently. But you're cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're very open to spirit, and that's why you have the activity in your home. So, yeah, and it doesn't, when I scan the home, it feels like it feels like different ones. There could be a couple of ancestors, and I heard Irene say there can be some passerbyers, just people that spirits are just passing through, but they see your light and they see the activity. These are the ones where spirits are attracted to.
Okay.
So let's see what else we got here. Instantly, they showed me you in a car, and it's like your protector sits in the car with you sometimes, and he's telling you to slow down or to pay more attention to what you're doing. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Not that something bad's going to happen. Who knows? But a word of caution. So just pay a little bit more attention and slow down.
Yeah, because today I made a corner without looking, and there was a car right there. And I was like, oh, God.
Okay. Yeah. And another thing, this feels like an older woman from the spirit world, an ancestor of yours. I hear her say, a stitch in time saves 9. Have you ever heard that saying?
Say that again?
Stitch in time saves 9. What that means is they use that, I think, for symbology. Oh, I've got a rip in my pants. If you stitch it up now, or if you're going to save yourself a lot of work, because if you don't, the rip's going to get bigger. Instead of 1 stitch, you're going to have 10 or 9. It's because there's work that needs to be done. Don't put it to the back burner. Because they're saying there's some things that you've been itching, that you need to start working on, but you're like, oh, screw it, I don't want to do it. They're saying it'd be best if you did it now, because it might be easier if you start to work on it now than keep pushing it back to the side. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, and do you have a dog?
No.
Okay. Why am I seeing a dog?
I used to have a dog, but
okay. Sometimes I can't tell because I am an animal communicator as well. I can't tell if even if humans are on the other side or if they're here. I just saw this dog, and I'm asking spirit, but it doesn't feel like the one from the other side. It feels like this may be one in the physical that you may not think you want a dog, but you might end up with one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Great Scott. I'm not, I don't want a dog, but this one.
But I'll just end up with one.
Yeah, no. Either you go to get one, or I don't know, but there's a dog, and you'll grow very fond of it.
Oh.
And you'll have it a really long time.
Nice.
All righty. With that being said, I'm going to try to take one more caller. And so thank you for calling in, Lisa. Hope we were helpful.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. We're going to go right here to area code 727. Hi, who's this?
My name is Lisa.
Oh, we got another Lisa. Okay.
I know. It's so funny. Yeah, do I just go ahead and ask a question? Is that?
No. Now, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida.
Okay. And tell me, what is the weather like? Because, see, we just come right out and tell you what your team wants. We don't really ask questions, okay?
Oh, okay. No problem. I didn't know how it worked. The weather is overcast today.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's a little bit overcast today.
All right. Okay, so let's see what your spirit team is saying. One thing that they're talking about is, I don't know if you just did or if you're getting ready to, maybe get a new hairdo or get your hair done, get it cut, or even you did just do it. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just about to do that.
Okay, yeah, and your spirit team wants me to tell you it looks really good. And it may be a little different. Yeah, and they're saying it may be a little different than what you normally wear. You may go out on a limb a bit and do something a little bit different, and they love that. They said that's going to be the first of many things that you're just going to start doing differently. You might start wearing different clothes that you would never think that you would wear. And they said don't be too scared. We don't know if you do this or not. Go to the Goodwill or go to yard sales and whatnot, because they said you can buy used clothes and things of that nature for very cheap and look very good in them. Okay?
Yes.
All right. And you can find treasures. You're a treasure hunter. You love to do that. We love the way that you can make things with your hands. Your inner child is really going to come out, even painting and doing creative things. Oh, my. We really love this for you. The minute I said that, I saw you reading a child's book, and I'm asking Spirit, what is this? Okay. I got this popping in my ear. They're like, you got 60 seconds. I'm trying to ask Spirit what it is, but we're going to eat up too much time, so if they can't give it to me that quick, then we're going to scoot on to something else. So let's see what else they want me to tell you. They want me to tell you that you are moving forward, whether you realize it or not. But they want me to also caution you that when things in life seem really tough, like you're beating your head up against the wall, you jump tracks. So take a little step back. It doesn't mean something bad. It's a wake-up call for you to, wait a minute, let's pause a minute and then regroup. And they said you'll jump back on track, but you are making progress. And they want you to look at your life like it is you're just one little thread in a big tapestry. And they're saying when you take a step back, you'll be like, oh, my God, look at this. Wow, it all makes sense now. Hang in there. I got to scoot because I only have 6 seconds left, but we hope this is helpful.
Sounds very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't get a reading, you can go to psychicshari.net, and Shari is spelled Shari. The longer I'm in your energy, the more information we're going to get. All right, thanks. Bye.